The governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mbah, has expressed his eagerness to partner with Guinness Nigeria PLC to accelerate his administration's sports development efforts, describing the state as the home of sporting legends who have ruled the world of sports as well as home of abundant talents for the future. Mbah spoke when the team of Guinness Nigeria's management showcased the English Premier League EPL trophy to him at Government House Enugu on Friday. It is recalled that Guinness Nigeria and the Premier League partnered to bring the iconic silverware for display in Enugu on Friday, May 16th, and in Lagos on Saturday, May 17th, and Sunday 18th, to give EPL student fans in Nigeria the rare opportunity to experience the trophy. Speaking during the presentation of the trophy at the Lion Building, Enugu State Government House, Mbah noted that beside putting in place legislative frameworks for sports development, his administration was also embarking on the massive reconstruction of the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium and Ogo Games Village preparatory to hosting the 2026 edition of the National Sports Festival. Like Guinness, he says, quotes, "We regard sports as a positive force in Enugu. We are not surprised that Guinness' flagship event is being held here in Enugu. Just like Guinness, we also see sports as a platform to foster social cohesion. We're not just paying lip service to sports, we actually have our skin in the game. We believe that the EPL is quite a spectacle with audiences across the world, and you couldn't have chosen a better city for the flagship events than Enugu. Again, since here is the home of Rangers, and since we have also recognized that it is where it all happens, let us begin to think about more collaboration with Guinness to see how we can secure endorsements with the Guinness corporate brand. This should be on the table because Rangers also won the 2023-2024 Nigerian Premier League title. We are just about giving the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium and Ogo Games Village a new lease of life, making sure they meet FIFA and World Athletic standards ahead of a national sports festival. So we look forward to more strategic collaboration with Guinness. We're quite a business-friendly state, he stated. Earlier, the leader of the delegation and corporate relations director at Guinness Nigeria PLC, Rotimi Odushola, described the Enugu State as the spiritual home of sports in Nigeria, noting the exploits of Rangers. He said it was only natural to choose Enugu for the display of the EPL silverware, given its history and the great job Enugu governor had done in repositioning the state. He says, quotes, "Some may wonder why Enugu. There is a reason for us to choose Enugu as the first place in Nigeria since this trophy arrived yesterday. It is because we know that Enugu State is the spiritual home of football in Nigeria. As a young football lover, I can't forget all of the stories around Enugu Rangers football team. I want to also appreciate you for the work you are doing. The last time I was in Enugu was in 2022, and I have seen remarkable improvement in Enugu State since my last visit. This presentation of the EPL trophy is an opportunity for us to reinforce Guinness Nigeria being a business that has been intricate in the fabric of Nigeria for 75 years. We also want to use this opportunity to create magical moments for our consumers and members of the public through the collaboration between Guinness globally and the English Premier League," he added. The event was witnessed by the Commissioner for Youth and Sports Developments in Enugu, Barrister Lloyd Ekweremadu, Commissioner for Culture and Tourism, Enugu State, Dean Ogochi Madueke, Director of Marketing and Innovations, Guinness Nigeria, Yinka Bakari, Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Peter Mbah, Director of Corporate Relations, Guinness Nigeria, Rotimi Odushola, Head of Marketing, Guinness Nigeria, Ramanathan Solaipa, Head of Division, Southeast Region, Guinness Nigeria, Adeshoji Opeyemi, General Manager, Rangers International Football Club of Enugu, Barrister Amobi Ezeaku, and the Chairman, Enugu State Football Association, Barrister Tony Ugu, during the showcase of the English Premier League trophy to Governor Mbah by Guinness Nigeria at the Government House Enugu.
A bold vision is taking shape in the heart of Enugu State. A new era is being paved, quite literally, as the Peter Mbah administration delivers on its promise to redefine infrastructure and digital innovation. Here, along the long-anticipated dual carriageway leading to the futuristic Enugu Smart City, construction machines roll to the life day and night. This is not just a road, it's a runway to the future. Twin bridges, bold, beautiful, and built to last, now span across previously impossible terrains, almost ready to welcome thousands of vehicles. The signal in new kind of journey, a journey towards possibility. This is not ordinary road construction. Every inch of this highway has been engineered with vision. Covered drainage channels to combat flooding, modern street lighting to ensure nighttime safety, and an intelligent network of surveillance cameras to guarantee security and seamless traffic management. But what lies at the end of this remarkable road? The new Enugu Smart City, a digital wonderland designed to power innovation, attract global investment, and create thousands of tech-driven jobs. A city where broadband infrastructure meets world-class living, and where the youth of Enugu will find new frontiers to conquer. This road is only a piece of the puzzle. Under the Peter Mbah's leadership, Enugu is witnessing an infrastructure renaissance. Water now flows in taps that were once dry thanks to the 180-day water revolution. Health centers are being upgraded with digital health records and smarter emergency response systems. Education is going digital with smart classrooms, broadband-enabled learning, and teacher retraining programs. Farmers are now entrepreneurs connected to markets through technology, with over 100,000 hectares being prepped for agro-industrial development, and the 100 tractors being procured in a robust partnership with Notre Tractors. This is not just governance, this is transformation. This is not just a highway, it is a getaway to a new Enugu. And as the twin bridges rise and the smart city draws closer, one message becomes crystal clear. The future is no longer a dream, it is being built right before our own eyes.
Particular story I want to track back a little bit. I remember that sometime in January, the Enugu state government partnered with the Landmark Group in order to redevelop the Nike Lake Resort into a world-class holiday and leisure destination through a 35-year lease agreement. The Landmark Group plans to invest an initial 10 billion naira to upscale this resort's facilities, which will include redesigning rooms, adding luxury spas, waterfront villas, and various recreational amenities. The redevelopment is expected to generate over 5,000 direct and indirect jobs and attract local, diaspora, and international tourists, boosting Enugu State's internally generated revenue, IGR. The deal will see the 150-hectare Nike Lake Resort transformed into a modern, high-end getaway, offering premium accommodation and top-tier recreational experiences. The transformation is a part of Landmark Group's commitment to creating luxury leisure destinations across Africa. The partnership is expected to create significant financial benefits for Enugu State, including job creation and increased tourism revenue. So that's actually the summary of what this partnership would actually do. But I really don't know if you have visited Nike Lake Resort up until when Ugochi Madueke became the MD of that particular hotel. The hotel was in comatose, and that's largely because of our culture. We're in love with good things, but we have a culture of not maintaining good things. And that's the truth. I can give you several examples from our stadiums to government-owned offices. Just try as much as you can to go to any government offices that you know about. It is crazy. It doesn't look like human beings live there, except for very few. The ones that you can say maybe IRS, that is the Inland Revenue Service. The federal parastatal, then their governments, when you go to the offices, you could tell a little bit that these guys in some way are doing okay compared to their state counterparts. It is crazy. It is telling. It's nothing to write home about. Now, government knows over time that they're not people who can manage business. And in fact, so many persons have said that there's no business in government running business. That sometimes you just have to leave it to the professionals to run businesses for you. A hotel business is actually a proper business. Nike Lake Resort is a historic site, very close to the river. And I can only imagine what that place can become if that place is properly harnessed. As in, you'll be stunned at what that place can give us in terms of revenue for the state. And